Orie is launching in 2025 Q1. Probably the new launch that you should be looking out for because it's one of the mega launches, a must-see in 2025. So it's time to analyze and see if Orie is an evergreen property. So what does evergreen actually mean? We can always try our best to analyze and try to time the market, but of course we don't have a crystal ball. So in that sense, what we really want is to choose a property so that in bad times or good times also can sell. If in bad times or good times also can sell and have its natural demand, does it mean that it will be sustainable and will make money? That is what we want for you. A safe and solid property that whether bad or good time, you also can exit. If anytime you also can exit, means you are safe. Now let's head into the rapid fire information. The Orie is actually developed by the combination of CDL, Frasers and Sekisui House. These are big powerhouse developers in Singapore that are very well established, famous and very well known for their quality. It is located in the RCR region, District 12, 5 minutes walk to Revitalisation MRT. It is a 99 leasehold, land size of 169k square feet, 2 blocks of 40 stories with 777 units. Lucky number, go and buy your 4D today. ADTP Architect, which is one of the renowned architects in Singapore, so they are really bringing all the powerhouse to develop this iconic project in Toa Payoh. Tinderbox Landscape, built by Warhawk, interior by Second Edition. See, if you go and Google all of these names, these are very renowned and established names that will ensure utmost quality within the development itself. 60% of it are 1 bedroom plus study, 2 bedroom 1 bath, 2 bedroom 2 bath, 2 bedroom premium, 2 bedroom premium plus study, and 3 bedrooms. 40% of it is 3 bedroom premium, 3 bedroom dual key, 4 bedroom premium plus study, and 5 bedroom with a private lift. When I see this kind of breakdown, I actually feel very safe and assured because not majority of the units are going to be for investment. When I see 40%, means close to half of the development is actually catered for own stay. This adds to my sustainability score because it forms the natural demand, which ensures that a lot of people will be buying for own stay in future. Whether is it for the resale buyers or subsequent next generation resale buyers, this will ensure the high homestay demand in this development itself. The site plan itself, it is very well distributed. This is additional sustainability score for landscaping. So we can see block 10 and block 12 being 43 meters apart. This ensures a good distance between the blocks, and they try to stagger the blocks so that they do not face each other entirely. Only one stack, which is stack D1 and stack D3S, will probably have a little bit of a view with each other, but fret not, there is a pocket view on the right side which allows the unit to look out to have a clear view as well. CDL, the developers themselves, have tried their best to keep the blocks away from each other so that you get clear northern and southern views. Southern views particularly faces the city view, northern view particularly faces the HDB views as well. But if you are high enough, you will really get an unblocked panoramic view of the surrounding. So based on the site plan, we can see how extensive the facilities are. Total, there are actually about 43 features, and they actually run a concept. We have the Serenity Garden, Social Garden, Play Garden, Central Garden, Grand Arrival, as well as Club Orie, where the clubhouse and your centralized facilities are. Based on the amenities, 1 stop to Junction 8 Bishan and Toa Payoh, 4 stops to town, and of course the MRT, which is less than 5 minutes away to Revitalisation MRT. In terms of school, we have Pei Chun Public School, King Ching School, First Toa Payoh Primary School, Raffles Girls School, Raffles Institution, and St. Joseph Institution International. So this is considered what we call the 学区. You can see there are primary, secondary, and tertiary schools all covered within the same area. So before we go into why I would not buy and why I will buy Orie, these are the USP for this development that I've identified. Number 1, you get 2 blocks of majestic 40-story high towers with panoramic views of the city. Even if you don't face the city, if you are high enough, you will clear the HDB blocks and get a very nice skyline for yourself. Number 2, it is jointly developed by 3 renowned developers, CDL, Frasers, and Sekisui, which are all well known in terms of quality, layout, and the materials that they provide. Comprehensive facilities and thoughtful residential services to cater to the needs of residences. You got a very nice site plan with good unit distribution. Most importantly, you get a full facilities condo where it includes the tennis court. It even comes with a concierge service. These are all value-added services that will ensure the sustainability and the evergreenness of your property. Now, the next thing, efficient layout with branded provision from Dietrich, Samsung, Hans Grohe, and Durave. Poised to achieve BCA Green Mark Platinum Super Low Energy, all in line with Singapore's energy saving and eco-friendly policies. First luxurious private property to be launched in Toa Payoh. 5 minutes walk to Braddell MRT and 1 stop to Bishan MRT interchange. Junction 8 shopping mall, Toa Payoh HDB hub and the upcoming Toa Payoh integrated development within reach as well. So there's a rejuvenation master plan that is coming up in this area. Close proximity to popular schools, accessible to major expressways such as PIE and CTE, as well as the upcoming North-South corridor. Here is a quick analysis of the layouts that Orie is providing. So bear in mind that Orie is actually a GFA harmonized development, so the AC latch will not be considered within the layout. We have the 1 bedroom plus study where it's 517 square feet. 517 square feet unit for 1 bedroom is very sizable. Comes with a galley kitchen, a study area for your storage needs or exactly for your study needs as well. Followed by a dining area, a living area and a master bedroom with a Jack and Jill toilet so that as and when you have guests coming over, they don't have to invade the privacy of your master bedroom to get into the toilet. Overall, I feel that this layout as a 1 plus study is the best and most efficient 1 bedroom plus study layout you can ever get. If you're looking for a very clear investment into a mature estate like Toa Payoh, this is one of the best layouts of 1 bedroom plus study you can expect to have a good sustainability in future. The 2 bedrooms are all dumbbell layout. Because of the changes in URA policies, it more or less forms a benchmark and mode for how the layout should look like. It ensures that developers actually create efficient, sustainable layout. So if we look at the 2 bed, 1 bath, 2 bed, 2 bath, as well as the 2 bedroom plus study, they are all dumbbell layouts. What I particularly like about their 2 bedroom units, even with the 2 bed, 1 bath, they are giving you enclosable kitchens. This is a very important thing to note whenever you look for 2 bedroom investment units. With a separated living and dining space, this is very efficient layout despite being a 592 square feet unit. Master bedroom on the left, second bedroom on the right with 1 toilet. So now moving to the 2 bed, 2 bath dumbbell layout as well. After entering the doorway, you will get the enclosed kitchen with the 2 bedrooms at the side with 2 bathrooms. It is 646 square feet. Best is if you can afford a 2 bed, 2 bath. Push yourself a little bit more to get a 2 bed, 2 bath to ensure future exit strategy. We have a 2 plus study which is about 700 square feet. With the extra square feet, you are able to get a separated living and dining as well as a separate study across the kitchen. This study ensures a lot more flexibility for your future buyers because we can also cater to smaller families who have a child as well as domestic helper, or we can double it up as a storage space. With this flexibility, it opens up your exit strategy to a lot more audiences. Now we move over to the 3 bedroom, all the bedrooms on one side. You got your enclosed kitchen, a bomb shelter and a yard. This is the exact kind of 3 bedroom layout that we will look for whenever we want a clear exit strategy. The most important whenever we look for in a 3 bedroom is a yard area, a WC for the helper and a separated space such as the bomb shelter or a utility room for them to reside in. We have the 3 bedroom premium dual key. Those who are looking for investment or looking for a retirement home, this is one of the good options that you can have because Toa Payoh belongs to a mature estate. Catering to this group of people is actually very smart of the developer. People can actually buy this unit so that they can live in one side with a 2 bedroom with enclosed kitchen but yet rent out the other side with a studio. Or it can form as a multi-generation home where they cater to future needs where their children grows up. They can have a separated private space without having to move out too early and spend a bomb to purchase their own property. These 4 bedroom and 5 bedroom layouts, generally the 4 bedroom premium and 5 bedrooms will cater to the homestay demand. There is a pent-up demand because the last launch was actually Gem Residence, which launched about 2016-17, completing in 2020. So since then, there wasn't any new launches that were available in the whole of Toa Payoh. And the thing is this, if you go and look at Gem Residence's layout, the 4 bedroom seems quite okay to begin with if you look at the layout on paper. But if you actually look at the actual unit, the bedrooms are actually slightly smaller because of the glass curtain that was created for the building facade. That actually restricted a lot of furniture space, but people had no choice but to go for Gem Residences. With the introduction of Orie into Toa Payoh, it gives buyers a lot of options. It gives you as a buyer an additional option to choose something like the Orie where because of GFA harmonized, the glass curtains will no longer eat into the bedroom space, ensuring space sustainability and efficiency. So before I continue to why I will buy Orie and why I will not buy Orie, do remember to like, share and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. And if you want more personal in-depth analysis to cater to your requirements and situation, do contact on the number here. My number is 94569398. So now let's move on to why I will buy Orie and why I will not buy Orie. So here are a few pointers why I will not buy Orie. I will not buy Orie because number one, the accessibility to the highways is a bit of a headache if you are always heading to town. First of all, you will always need to cross PIE before getting back on the CTE to get to town, or you need to go on to PIE to get to KPE before you can actually get to Marina Bay. There is no direct connectivity to the city area without having to cross the PIE. Of course, with the emergence of North-South corridor, that may actually solve the problem, but from now till 2030 or even 2030 onwards, we will not be getting this convenience. Even after ETOP's 2028-29, you still have to wait 2 to 3 more years before the convenience actually becomes better. My number 2 point is, of course, if you are looking for a younger, vibrant environment, Toa Payoh is actually a matured estate, and if you take a look and walk around, you will realize that there are many seniors, and of course the older sites of Toa Payoh may not be as upkept as how newer estates will be. But of course this one is just my personal opinion. If you're okay with the location and you're okay with the environment, by all means. So next, why I will buy Orie. First things first is the most important macro factor, the demand and supply. If we look at Toa Payoh cluster within the 1 kilometer radius, we actually have 3 projects to choose from. Number 1, Gem Residences, a 99 leasehold from 2015. Number 2, Trevista, a 99 leasehold from 2008, followed by Oleander Towers from 1995. With the introduction of Orie, it will be the 4th project in the area. The population in Toa Payoh is 120k, which is quite a densely populated area. But with that in mind, with so little selection, it ensures that Orie remains evergreen. This actually adds a lot of points to my evergreen score. Based on our previous materials, what we have, which is called the Selection Essentials, we have actually made a comparison to other locations such as the Red Hill cluster, where we have more than 10 private properties for comparison with a population of 151,000. It is only about 30,000 more population compared to Toa Payoh, but they have double the choices in terms of property. And if we look at the numbers based on properties like Echelon and Alex Residences, they only have an average of 1.5 to 1.7% per annum increment, generally about 7 to 10 years of holding period. With that in mind, sellers would take a longer time to offload because buyers generally have more options to choose from and do the comparison. But if we move on to Gem Residences itself has an average of 4.2% per annum, generally taking 4 years to sell. Generally because of the lower supply but same or equivalent population, buyers will have lesser choice to choose from, sellers exit faster. Secondly, why I would choose Orie. Orie generally would set the benchmark for quality, good unit distribution, as well as layout in the Toa Payoh area. If we just take reference to Gem Residences, if we look at the profitable transactions based on the highest profits to the lowest profits, Gem Residences generally make about 500 to 700k within a short span of 6 to 7 years. Why I specifically highlight 6 to 7 years? Most of the developments will make a sustainable profit within the 4-year range. Why Gem Residences took a little bit longer is because of its inefficient layout. If you look at the living room area, actually it is a very good landscape layout with good wall-to-wall distance of more than 3 meters. But what really causes problem for people who's buying for homestay is this. It is an open concept galley kitchen, L-shaped kitchen. It is only separated by a movable glass door, which not many families can accept, especially for traditional conservative mindset families. So it took a while for people to accept this kind of layout. So that's why you see at the 4-year mark, even the 3 bedrooms that were sold only made 250k. But because of the lack of supply and choices within the Toa Payoh cluster, they hold a bit longer. Despite having inefficiencies in the layout, the 3 bedrooms still managed to make 500 to 600k with a 6-year to 7-year holding period. With this in mind, if we compare to the Orie layout, these are what local families can accept. A separated designated kitchen area that ensures good homestay usability, because everybody who cooks in a family would generally want the fumes to remain in a kitchen area. With that in mind, if we look at the whole Toa Payoh cluster, Orie will be the leading project. No inefficiency or erratic layouts throughout the whole project that ensures consistency and uniformity throughout, so that when it comes to the transactions that time, there will always be a uniformity across it and a consistency across it, making it easier for future resale buyers to pinpoint, and they have more confidence to pay more for this. This adds an extra score in my sustainability and evergreen score. Third point, why I will go for Orie. If we compare to the latest development in Toa Payoh, which is Gem Residences, we just need to zoom in on one thing, which is their site plan. This always affects sustainability and evergreenness of a property. You will realize that they do not have a basement car park. They only have a multi-story car park. And the multi-story car park, some parts can actually not be sheltered. If it's raining, it is not so convenient for yourself also. The thing is this, when it comes to buying a condo, you would expect the condo to have a basement car park with your direct access to the respective blocks, lobbies. This is going to be solved with the Orie. So the Orie offers a more extensive site plan, much more spaced out. Definitely it comes with a basement car park that will fit the evergreenness of this property. Of course, how can we miss out the additional note that this time round we have 3 powerhouse developers coming together to develop the Orie as compared to Gem Residences, Evia. Take a look, go and Google their track records and you will understand what I mean. Bonus! Because the Orie will be marketed as a luxury property, the 5 bedrooms layout comes with a private lift, which no other development within Toa Payoh cluster actually has it. First of all, the Orie itself is the only development that comes with a 5 bedroom layout. Second, it comes with a private lift. And we all know that private lift is a rare commodity within the entire market in Singapore. We have seen so many examples such as Queen's Peak, where the 3 bedroom layout is not so ideal, that doesn't even come with an enclosed kitchen. Make mediocre profits. But the minute the same layout has a private lift, the profits doubled from 350k to about 600k, despite having the same bed layout. So with this in mind, being the only 5 bedroom layout in the entire Toa Payoh cluster, I am sure it will draw a lot of demand and a lot of attention. But most importantly, the private lift is something that a lot of homestay buyers will be looking out for. This gives additional points to my evergreen score. So here comes my personal opinion on the Orie. To me, this new launch will be a definite sellout depending on how CDL and the other developers are going to price this. But based on CDL's track record, they have always priced it reasonably from the start, given the likes of Norwood Grand, Tembusu Grand, so on and so forth. So if you're looking for a new launch to go for, the Orie in Toa Payoh is something you should be looking at, given the kind of quality, the kind of layout and the kind of views that you will be getting. Based on the site plan itself, you are definitely getting a very nice landscaping. Based on the 3 renowned developers, they are well known to create very beautiful landscaping that ensures sustainability for your future exit strategy. Number 2, very good unit distribution to ensure that the whole development is not skewed towards only investment, because what keeps a development sustainable is the homestay natural demand, where people naturally float and gravitate to this project to look for their homestay need. And if you're getting that, that will actually mean that you have very good confidence in your price sustainability without having too much erraticness whenever a buyer opens the transaction list. Third, you will always get very good views. The good units, the bigger units generally get the city views. If not, they will get the very good pool views. CDL, as well as the renowned developers, always ensures that the big units get good views. The next thing is this, if you look at the facade of the development, it is going to be a very modern, sophisticated, contemporary look. They are always modeled against their iconic CDL projects, such as Amber Park itself. Their clubhouse itself, here's a picture of it, actually looks very much like an Amber Park clubhouse itself. So in terms of my evergreen scorecard, I will rate the Orie a 9 out of 10, depending on how much they release the price. The reason why I have -1 point is also because not many people can accept a matured estate like Toa Payoh. But given time, gentrification will happen. It means that the next younger generation will find these kind of places very attractive. It will vibe with them. And suddenly you start to see an influx of newer, younger generation coming to fill up this area, and that will revive and rejuvenate this whole entire matured estate. Just like what we are seeing in Braddell. It is undervalued because of how close it is to the city, but yet they are paying at a fraction of price as compared to even further away areas. We might notice the same scenario happening in the Toa Payoh region, and that is the main reason why I minus that 1 point off. But otherwise, in terms of location, in terms of accessibility, in terms of how beautiful Orie will be, in terms of layout, views, site plan, so on and so forth, definitely Orie is something that you need to consider. And that's why I rate it 9 out of 10 in terms of the evergreen scorecard. If you all like what you see and you all would like me to rate in terms of my evergreen scorecard, put in the comments below and I will do an analysis for you.